we certainly know that Jesus is coming back to win the battle of Armageddon. It will be fought over in the Middle East, in Megiddo. But did you ever think about the fact that Jesus actually saw Megiddo when he was just a boy growing up in Nazareth? You see, the Nazareth Ridge is not far from Mount Megiddo. You can see the Jezreel Valley, that large plain where the Battle of Armageddon will be fought, from Nazareth. Imagine that. Jesus has put on human flesh and he's growing up in the town of Nazareth, a nobody town. He grows up poor and unknown and largely rejected. And he presents the reality of who he is to the people of Nazareth pretty early on in his ministry. He reads from the scroll of Isaiah and basically tells them, I am the Messiah. But the Jews do not receive the information that Jesus gives them very well. And those Jews in Nazareth, the Bible tells us that the group of them together in Luke chapter 4, verse 29, they rose up and drove Jesus out of the town, brought him to the brow of the hill on which Nazareth was built, so that they could throw him down the cliff. But passing through their midst, he went his way. They tried to destroy Jesus by pushing him off a cliff. And from those cliffs of Nazareth, you could have seen the valley of Jezreel. Let me show you. Here's the area of Megiddo over there in the Middle East. We see Tel Megiddo, that hill, and surrounding it in the background, the valley of Jezreel. What Napoleon Bonaparte said was the most natural battlefield in the world. And that's the place from which Jesus is going to defeat all the armies of the world at the Battle of Armageddon. And when Jesus was in Nazareth growing up, and maybe at the time he was about to be pushed from a cliff, but God protected him, he would have looked out and seen this, the valley of Jezreel. Imagine what went through Jesus's mind as he's growing up and then coming into his ministry to this world to come and die for us, and realizing that one day when he comes back the second time, he won't be paying for sin, but he'll be coming to judge sin in that very spot, in that very valley, to fight the battle of Armageddon. God's plan is amazing, my friends.